Today on The Hookup, we're at CES checking out the latest tech trends in 2020. In 2020, the tech industry wants you to add a screen to everything in your house. This year, you'll be able to put a screen on your refrigerator, your mirrors, your windows, your countertops, or even your front door. Major appliance manufacturers like LG, Samsung, and TCL featured refrigerators with large LCD touch panels to be the center of your family's organization. But in my opinion, LG did it best, going one step further, offering a transparent LCD panel that allows for direct viewing into your fridge when the screen is off. There's also an option to keep the LCD on in case you don't want your guests to see how many packets of fast food honey mustard sauce you've accumulated over the years. A few companies are building smart mirrors with Android and Google Assistant built in, so you can do things like pull up the traffic or weather, or watch a hair or makeup tutorial on YouTube while you're in the bathroom. DIY smart mirrors have been a thing for quite a while, and last year the company Electric Mirror brought their very feature-rich but cost-prohibitively expensive smart mirrors to CES. This year, a new company called Capstone Connected has brought their own Android touchscreen mirrors to market starting at just $600, roughly 20% of the price of the cheapest mirror by Electric Mirrors. Still not cheap, but not unreasonable considering there's a fully functional Android 9 tablet inside. Transparent glass displays from Samsung, LG, Panasonic, Konka, Sharp, and Skyworth were being advertised for a ton of different uses, but one of the most interesting to me was an exterior picture window. Konka chose to use their display to make a nice day seem rainy, but I might have gone the other way with it. No information has been given about the pricing for these large transparent displays, but expect them to start showing up everywhere in the not too distant future. Hotsheet was at CES with their brand new projected multi-touch display, intended to be used on a surface like a countertop. These displays use Android 9 and offer a remarkably clear and accurate touch experience for a camera-tracked device. The newest Hotsheet device, the Hotsheet Infinite, retails for $1,000 and responds to both touch and voice commands, and can project a screen of up to 100 inches diagonal. Although I wouldn't recommend it since the 720p maximum resolution will look pretty pixelated at that size. And here's something I never thought I'd say: LG unveiled their smart front door. This front door concept includes a climate control delivery bay, a palm scanner, facial recognition, and a huge display on the back that can show your to-do list, schedule, delivery log, or even direct video footage from the camera on the other side of the door. No price was given for the smart front door, but I can say with pretty high certainty that your neighbor isn't going to be installing one of these in the next year. But what the tech industry does think you'll be installing in the next year is a smart lock. Every traditional lock maker and almost every smart home company came out with their own smart lock for 2020. And they come in basically every combination of style and technology that you can imagine. Some of them offer only PIN code or fingerprint unlocking for those that are wary of connected devices, while others offer smart connectivity via Zigbee, Z-Wave, Bluetooth, or Wi-Fi to integrate with your smart home and provide feedback and event history for your door's lock. Despite all the advances in smart lock technology, one aspect that remains an issue is power. Since these locks are on a moving door, it would be expensive and complicated to wire them to your house's electrical system. As a result, smart locks run on batteries that need to be replaced every 6 to 12 months. Which is why, in my opinion, a company called Alfred has the most interesting smart lock on the market. They've paired up with a wireless power company to charge and power your connected lock via wireless infrared technology. Final pricing isn't available yet, but expect the Alfred wireless powered lock to retail under $1,000 and be available within the next few months. At CES, there were actually 4 companies that were touting their wireless power solutions, and they were all pretty unique. Both PowerCast and Osseo are using 2.4 GHz technology to send out wireless power that can provide roughly 1 watt of power to devices and doesn't require direct line of sight, meaning it could go through a wall. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Guru Power is using 24 GHz millimeter wave or microwave technology to provide up to 4 watts of power to charge your devices wirelessly. The 24 GHz technology requires a direct line of sight and may be difficult to sell to consumers since interrupting the 24 GHz beam with your hand does cause it to heat up noticeably. Guru plans on producing a Roomba-like device that will travel around your house at night and recharge your devices wirelessly when you're not around, which, to be honest, sounds pretty awesome to me. The fourth company, and the one that's being used by Alfred, uses a much more traditional tech that's more likely to be accepted by the general public. WhyCharge is a company using infrared light like you're using for your TV's remote control, with a photovoltaic solar cell that can provide up to 3 watts of energy through a direct infrared laser. The laser does require line of sight, but it doesn't cause your hand to heat up when the beam is broken. And it can integrate directly into a light socket or power outlet to provide wireless power to your IoT devices. Assuming consumers are accepting of these new technologies, I predict 2020 and the near future will mark the beginning of wireless power and the end of changing batteries in your smart home devices. Speaking of wariness of consumers to adopt devices, another thing that smart home consumers are wary of these days is vulnerability of all of these internet-connected devices to hacking. And while the implications are sometimes exaggerated by the media, it's still a valid concern. Computer antivirus and security powerhouse Avast has developed a new device that plugs into your network and monitors your IoT device's internet activity. Using their already huge database of security issues and malicious IP addresses, Avast can tell you when your IoT devices behave abnormally by sending an unusually large amount of data, connecting too frequently, or connecting to IP addresses that are not standard for that device type. As excited as I am about the potential of this device, I am not excited for its pricing plan, which will be $100 per year as a subscription. Here's hoping that this technology gets integrated into your existing routers and the price is substantially decreased as a result. At CES, it's always fun to see these futuristic devices, but I did find 2 reasonably priced, very useful devices that I think most people should probably invest in rather than just dreaming about. The first is an add-on to your existing outlet called 4 amps. All you do is replace your existing outlet cover with this new one. No wiring is involved, and you're left with a charging station that includes a retractable multi-connection charging cord, USB and USB-C for your charging devices, and it includes quick charge as well. The 4 amps charging plate is available now on their website for $49, and it should be available on Amazon within the next few months. The other product that I absolutely couldn't believe wasn't already a thing was a biking turn signal and brake light called the Cosmo Connected that can be attached to your helmet or seat post to tell the traffic behind you when you're about to turn via user input, or even indicate that you're braking or slowing down via an internal accelerometer. Pairing the Cosmo with your phone via Bluetooth allows it to not only track your route, but also designate up to 3 contacts to send an emergency message if the Cosmo detects a fall via its internal accelerometer. The Cosmo retails for just $69, and it's available via the Cosmo website, and hopefully also on Amazon within the next few months. Overall, 2020 promises to be another extremely exciting year for smart home tech. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing for more smart home content. And as always, thanks for watching The Hookup.